elections to Anantnag-Rajouri Lok Sabha seat, which was slated to go to polls on May 7 in the third phase, have been deferred to May 25. Election Commission said the postponement was done after several political parties of the Union Territory requested for a shift due to logistic and connectivity issues in the region. Several leaders, including Jammu and Kashmir BJP Unit Chief Ravinder Raina, Jammu and Kashmir Apni Party Chief Altaf Bukhari, People's Conference leader Imran Ansari and others had approached the Election Commission requesting for rescheduling. Apni Party and some independent candidates had demanded deferment, saying that the Mughal road connecting two parts of Anantnag-Rajouri constituency remained closed and hence they could not campaign. Poll panel said that keeping in mind these issues, it would be unfair not to agree to these demands of the candidates. Former Chief Ministers of Jammu and Kashmir, Omar Abdullah of National Conference and Mehbooba Mufti of the PDP had urged the Election Commission last week not to postpone the polls, and after the decision was announced, the leaders from both parties called it a ploy to sabotage their poll prospects. Now, interestingly, BJP and People's Conference has also demanded deferment of polls and not contesting in Rajouri. Now, the BJP is likely to back the Apni Party candidate. Here are the reactions from NC and PDP. But before going into the reactions, the whole controversy is about that Iltija Mufti, Mehbooba Mufti's media advisor, said elections postponed only because of fear, and they fear Mehbooba will win overwhelmingly. For more on this, we have Yavar live with us. Yavar, a very good morning. The polls have been deferred, but the politics continues. The PDP claims that this is just a ploy as they see that the PDP will win.
Well, exactly. After the letter was shot to the ECI, now the ECI has finally decided to defer the Anantnag-Rajouri parliamentary constituency LS polls till the May 25th. Earlier, the date was scheduled for the May 7th. Now, after that, there has been the politics that are gaining ground in the Kashmir Valley. There are this series of the statements that are being given from the National Conference as well as the People's Democratic Party. PDP has to say that is because there was a will to the Mehbooba and there was a wave of the Mehbooba in the Anantnag constituency. Somehow the ECI has did that, but the National Conference is taking its own stand, saying that the National Conference with the alliance partner Congress going to win all the three seats in the Kashmir Valley. Somehow we are witnessing that this development has came in. Now remember that the ECI heeded the demand of a group of parties, including the BJP, the Apni Party, and other parties, which led to the Sajjad Loan's People's Conference. They shot a letter to the ED, to the ECI, in fact, and saying that it is not conducive to hold the elections in the Anantnag-Rajouri, citing the road condition of the Mughal Road, which has experienced a fresh snowfall just 2 days back, and other places of the higher and hilly regions of the Rajouri. Somehow the ECI, they shot a letter to the Chief Secretary of the Union Territory and the Chief Electoral Officer, taking into consideration all the matters and the district magistrates' requirements. And now ECI yesterday came out with a statement that yes, it's a benefit for the people, for the democracy to to give a fresh date to the constituency polling of the Anantnag-Rajouri. Somehow this is not suiting the atmosphere to the regional parties, particularly to those who are the partners of the India Alliance. So since yesterday, there has been the series of statements that are being given by these parties. Another interestingly is that today these parties are going to come up with a detailed statement about these deferments that they were demanding that they should not be on the polls, as already PDP National Conference urged the ECI not to postpone this schedule, but somehow the ECI came up with a new days for this polling.
Right. So the NC and PDP will come out with a statement with what their next action plan will be, as the polls have been deferred in the state, and May 25 is when Rajouri constituency will go into polls. The PDP claims that this is just a ploy of the other parties involving BJP, that they fear PDP will win the polls and hence they are trying to delay the polls as soon as they are confident of their own victory. And hence this is the situation right now, while the BJP and other parties, Apni Party, are claiming that the polls have only been deferred after they requested the Election Commission that they need more time to campaign, as a major road connecting the two areas was closed. Well, viewers, shifting the focus, let's talk about the next story that we have.